You're gonna laugh.
Right.
I think it's in Cremorne. Let me just call him up. Alright. Just confirm for me. I'm on Church Street in Brighton East, but where's the office? Is it in Cremorne? It's the wrong church. This is the best part of Melbourne. Is they have the same name for streets everywhere. So just to screw with people, you know.
Just to screw aside, the suburbs are completely different. So
Church Street in Brighton East, but it's actually in Cremorne.
So we're 10 k's away from where we're supposed to be.
Yeah, pretty much. We rode in the wrong direction.
Let's go get a coffee.
Let's go grab a coffee, and then we'll go. But it's just
so this is your bag.
Skin grows back.
Skin grows back. Okay, what happens?
It just because it's magnetic, it just slides in. It's going to look awkward now because I'm doing it backwards, but
yeah,
when it's on you, it actually just makes it really easy to just.
So it's magnetic.
Yeah.
Show us the bag.
So just a little one I got just so that I could. It's my man bag.
Skin grows back. How's that?
So he's up in Ulladulla, New South Wales. He does all the saddle bags. He does like a lot of other bags.
So it's Velcro strips. It's got a little zip thing in there. How cool is that? What else? Is that it?
It's just a little man bag.
It's a lot of strap for a little bag.
You know why I like it though? You've got it on you here.
I just saw.
And then when it's on, see, so once it's on, it's just super. It's not going anywhere. It's not moving. Not moving at all. See? So yeah, and this thing's just great. Yeah, well, basically, I don't even have to look and I can get it on normally. I'm doing a bad advert. It just slides in, so it makes it really easy.
Magnetic is the way forward.
Yeah, for all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
So I've hired a car today just for like 24 hours just so Hannah and I can run a few errands and whatnot, because we haven't had a car for a long time. We're in the process, as you guys know, of buying a car, but we've hired this tiny, like it is the smallest little car, little Kia. And there's always a lot of talk about putting bikes in cars and roof racks and stuff like that. The easiest way to put your bike in the back is like this. So you just put the bike along the footwell in the rear and you put your wheel just down here. So, and all you do is you turn the handlebars in and it's perfect. You don't get any grease or anything on the seat. You might want to put something down here, right? But I've got the pedal resting on the seat there, so, and that is the easiest way to put your bike in. Hi legends, I've come to visit the boys at Canyon, Australia, just as a general catch up. But we're going to go through, and I saw a couple of the new mountain bikes, which they're just beautiful, beautiful bikes. So we are going to talk about the bikes right now. So which two bikes have we got here? What have we got?
We've got the Strive.
And can I get one?
Of course you can, yeah, sure. We've got the Strive, which is Canyon's enduro bike. Yeah. So she's a 160mm enduro bike with a shapeshifter.
So what defines an enduro bike? Because you've got downhill bikes,
yep,
hardtail bikes, enduro bikes.
Yeah, sure.
What is an enduro bike?
Enduro bike is generally around 160 odd mil of suspension that allows you, front and rear generally, typically, that allows you pretty much to predominantly descend down a hill, but it's a bike that can also ride back up.
Okay.
So versus a downhill bike, such as the Sender here, primarily designed just for descending, 200 mils of travel, but it goes down and down really only. Okay. Then you get shuttled back up. An enduro bike is a bike that you can ride back up, not so much at race pace, but just a cruisy ride back up, and then you just bomb back down.
So I noticed that there is a massive gap between the down tube there and you know, the front forks.
Correct.
What's that for?
Really, the more travel that a bike gets, like a downhill bike has more what we call fork rake, so therefore it allows the wheel to be out in front, it becomes more stable for descending. So the more closer to a bike gets to a cross-country bike that's meant probably more for climbing and flat riding, the fork rake comes in and therefore this gap will close up. So therefore it's more responsive in its handling amongst the trees, whereas these guys are designed more to be stable for ploughing down a hill. It's primarily what they're designed for.
Okay, and so then the Strive is obviously, it's a more tighter frame, isn't it?
Yeah, it sits in between the two really in some ways. It's closer to a downhill bike than a cross-country bike, but it's still, you know, it has a little bit more sharper handling than say a downhill bike where the fork's not raked out. The fork isn't raked out as much in a Strive versus a downhill bike.
Okay. What's new in the canyon world for you guys? What's coming up?
Well, we've just recently launched our Canyon Spectral, which is our 140mm, 150mm all mountain bike, trail bike you'd say. And we've also recently launched the Torque, which is a 180mm bike, which sits between these two models.
Right.
So it's more of a bike park style mountain bike, very much designed to go down, have a lot of fun. It can be ridden back up, but it is predominantly for descending and having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So that's probably our latest models. That's all the buzz at the moment in Canyon is those two models. So they're pretty new for us.
On this occasion, I didn't buy it. I bought the GoPro the other day, but Elite have been kind enough to send me their smart trainer, the Direto. I've seen Shane Miller and other people using these smart trainers, so apparently they're very good. And there's the mat that you put down. So stoked about that. With the baby coming, obviously I'm going to be using these products a lot more. So thank you, Elite, for sending me this out. I'll try it out and expect a full review. And it'll be a good comparison against the Wahoo Kicker, which I've already got. Wahoo have been very generous. They've obviously supplied the kicker, the table and the mat. And so it'll be good to see if this thing's quieter, you know, what it's like, and just compare. So, full review coming. So Hannah just asked me if I could walk her to the tram stop.
Yeah.
And I said, look, I'm busy. I'm doing stuff on the computer. She goes, I own you. We own you. Which has just scared me.
Guess you have to be there.
Hey?
Guess you had to be there.
Who owns me?
We do.
He doesn't own me, I own him.
Nah, he'll own you for sure.
You reckon?
Yeah. I mean, I used to have #1 spot in this house, but I reckon I'm dropping to #2, which means you are further down. You're 3 now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's like the Royals. Harry just keeps dropping further down with all the kids that Kate keeps having.
Yeah. Shall I tell Hannah that she's double arm swinging at the same time?
What?
Just do that on your own. Do the double arm swing.
Feels quite good though. I can't stop. Like it just feels natural to double up. So.